I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Greetings, parents, grandparents, family, friends, and the class of 2020. My name is Ms. Sharrow. I am the advisor for the class of 2020. I'd like to thank all those who worked diligently to make this virtual graduation possible, including our Superintendent, Dr. Brian Latwis, Board Secretary and Business Administrator, Mr. Stephen J. Brennan, our Board President, Mr. Michael Hickey, and Vice President, Mr. Robert Geddes, and Board members Sean O'Brien, Doreen Contananza, Maria Pereira, Richard Balch, David Sherman, Robert Sawicki, and Lauren Sarno. I'd also like to thank our district administrators, our teachers, and of course, our beloved class of 2020. Although it is not the traditional ceremony we had hoped for, it is still a way for us to honor such an inspiring and dignified class. Now to the class of 2020. I want to start off by saying what an honor and privilege it is to have been your class advisor. I can honestly say that I have never been prouder of a group of individuals. Throughout this time of crisis, you have shown great strength and resilience. You have been forced to grow up in a matter of months, which for some can take years to do, and for others, a lifetime. You've had to witness illness, tragedy, and fear, when you should have been dancing at your senior prom, crowning this year's Mr. Bengal, and throwing your hats up at graduation. But with every loss comes something that is gained. And you have gained something that most will go their whole lives without. And that, my friends, is courage. By definition, courage is the mental or moral strength to venture, persevere, and withstand danger, fear, or difficulty, which you have all done so gracefully. If this were a traditional ceremony, I would stand here and give you words of wisdom to carry you through the next phase of your life. But this is not a traditional ceremony, and I cannot offer you any greater wisdom than that which you have already gained. In just a matter of months, you have learned the secret to this thing we call life. In a wise poem by a very wise woman named Charlotte Bronte, she declares, "Life, believe, is not a dream. Sometimes there are clouds of gloom, but these are transient all." Like Bronte, clouds of gloom have covered your sky, but you will see these clouds too are transient or impermanent. In her poem, Bronte goes on to say, "Rapidly, merrily, life's sunny hours flit by. Gratefully, cheerfully, enjoy them as they fly." Another valuable lesson you have learned during this difficult time, which is to enjoy each and every one of those little moments of bliss and refrain from taking life for granted. Going forward, as the restrictions of this pandemic are lifted, I encourage you all to take in these special moments as they happen. Cherish the handshake you give a stranger, the hug you give a friend, and the kiss you give a loved one. Treasure every bite of those chicken wings you will eat at the check. Be grateful for each step you take on your morning walks at the park. Embrace the fresh air without the cumber of a mask, and appreciate the sight of freshly stocked toilet paper on a shelf. Don't ever forget how much you miss these moments and how lucky you are to have them again. It is said that teachers make a lasting impact on the lives of their students. While this is true, I want to take a moment to express to you the remarkable impact that you have had on our lives as well. During the quarantine, I have had plenty of time to reflect on this concept and reminisce on our time spent here at BHS. For starters, we have missed you terribly. For 6 hours a day, you are our children. We get to watch you grow into young adults, ready to take on the world. We guide you to make the best decisions, even though sometimes you don't take our advice. We teach you to learn from your mistakes and to pick yourself up when you fall. And all the while we care for you unconditionally, as a parent does for their child. Sometimes you make us want to rip our hair out, but the moments you make us proud outweigh all the rest. We celebrate your success, we love to see you smile, and we will never stop rooting for you in everything that you do. We are constantly thinking of ways that we can inspire you and help you grow both as learners in the classroom and as members of society. And this hasn't changed during these past few months. Our desire to reach you has only increased, and we are thinking about you now more than ever. For us educators, these little moments of bliss come from greeting you each day at our classroom doors, sharing stories of weekend adventures at the start of every Monday's class, reveling in your excitement when you get the job you wanted, pass your driver's test, or get accepted into the college of your dreams, witnessing your pride and joy as you beat your personal best as an athlete, a student, a musician, an artist, an actor, etc., and seeing you come together to support one another through times of trouble and times of success. These are just some of the moments that we will forever cherish as your teachers. Each and every one of you has impacted our lives and left your mark on the school, which is something that no force on earth, not even a global pandemic, can destroy. To continue, in her poem, Bronte then leaves us with the wisest words of all. Manfully, fearlessly, the day of trial bear, for gloriously, victoriously can courage quell despair. And there you have it, the secret to life which you have all come to know, that even in times of despair, courage will carry you beyond those clouds of doom and onto brighter skies. And now, let me remind you of brighter skies. You saw them when you took your very first steps through the doors of BHS with both anticipation and uncertainty of what the next 4 years would bring. You saw them at every football game when you stomped the bleachers and shouted BG what to cheer on your friends and classmates. You saw them when you decorated your homecoming truck each year and proudly rode them around the track at each homecoming game. You saw them at the junior fashion show when you fearlessly rocked the runway. You saw them at the winter pep rally when you started a dance-off and reminded other classes of what school spirit looks like. You saw them at the junior prom when you took the dance floor by storm at the Holiday Inn. You saw them when you celebrated your junior prom king and queen. You saw them at every school dance, every rumble event, sporting event, every bonfire, concert, school play, and art show. You saw them every morning when you met your friends at their lockers before heading to homeroom, despite having to listen to us teachers nag you to get to class. You saw them on those warm sunny days when you ate lunch at the courtyard. You saw them every day at 1:50 p.m. when the last bell rang and you ran out the doors of our classrooms. You've seen so many bright skies and you will see many more in your future. And now, as the final bell rings, I encourage you to walk through these metaphorical doors with the same excitement and anticipation as you have done so many times before, in search of those brighter skies that await you. I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. I urge you to always be courageous in times of difficulty and despair. I remind you to enjoy those fleeting moments of joy with the utmost of gratitude, and to never forget the past, but to keep moving forward and onward to brighter skies. Congratulations, Class of 2020, you've earned it.
Before I begin, I would like to take this time to thank all of the people who made this ceremony possible. Thank you to our teachers, administrators, families, and friends, because without you, none of these pivotal moments of our lives would have been celebrated. And I want to personally thank my mom for her unwavering strength and courage, because without her, I would not be the person that I am today. They say that one of the greatest gifts you can receive in life is the coalescence of all the most valuable lessons you've learned from others along the way. And while 2020 has presented itself as a potential source of wisdom with such range and dichotomy that it would seem impossible to retain all counts of its moral enlightenment, this great gift of knowledge has already been cultivated so beautifully right before our eyes by the indispensable figures and mentors that have helped us grow these last 4 years. As subtle and as abstract as the inculcation of these notions were, there is no existing metric capable of measuring the value and significance of the lessons provided by our strongest supporters. We learned from Miss Bodwin to always put our heart into all our best efforts, from Mr. Doviak to chase our dreams with passion and determination, from Mr. Palmieri to strive to be the best version of ourselves, and from Mrs. Quick to persist through the difficult times and be made more capable by our roadblocks. We were reminded by Mr. Geddes to reach for the stars, by Mr. Markey to find the beauty in the struggle, by Mr. Kepner that it's not about being good students, but rather about being good people, by our parents and families that love can give you strength, and above all, We learned from each other, the class of 2020, that no matter how strenuous and insurmountable the challenges of our life may seem, we are equipped with all the tools necessary, grit, ambition, patience, and optimism, to overcome these obstacles and conquer our greatest dreams. Despite the perpetual uncertainty which is intrinsic to our perceptions of the future, I know that our class will go on to achieve unparalleled success, because in the time which we thought all of our accomplishments would be recognized and our aspirations would come to fruition, we were faced with unprecedented setbacks and were only made stronger by the experience. There are no words to articulate what an honor it is to be recognized as a part of a group of students as resilient and as determined as the class of 2020, and I'm certain that one day we will look back, proud of the people we were and of the people we have grown to be. So follow your dreams, value your time, welcome new challenges, and let the shadows of your doubts and fears fall behind you as you set forth into the world that is yours for the taking. Congratulations to the class of 2020, and thank you.
Everyone, on behalf of the Barnegat High School Select Choir and myself, we'd like to virtually celebrate with you today as we congratulate you all on your senior graduation. So this song is dedicated to all of you, and it's called For Good. Congratulations, seniors.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime, so let me say before we
everyone.
I am honored to be here today. Thank you for allowing me to participate. I graduated high school as well as 3 college degree programs, with the last being law school. I don't remember who any of the speakers were at these graduation ceremonies, much less what any of them had to say. So while my speech today will likely not be memorable, I will try to make it meaningful. My mother was pregnant with me as a teenager. I was unknowingly raised by my grandparents. Growing up poor with a double generation gap at home wasn't easy. I didn't have the clothes or sneakers that the cool kids had. I was bullied. I put myself through Ocean County College, selling potatoes and onions from the Philadelphia produce market, and also selling firewood. My bachelor's degree was 2 years later from Stockton, got married at 23, and bought a tiny handyman special house in Manchester, across the street from the county landfill. I barely knew a hammer from a nail back then, but went on to be a home builder, and through that business, also a heavy equipment operator, owning my own excavation company. Today, I practice law, and I'm the mayor of Barnegat Township. After having taken the test many times, I eventually got into the State Police Academy, which was tough. Maybe not Navy SEAL training tough, but it was no summer camp either. Classes faced constant harassment by the instructors, middle of the night runs on the beach in the winter, tough PT. Back then, all of that typically caused more than half the recruits to drop out of the 26-week program. I said to myself when I started, they will have to kill me before I quit. I graduated and became a state trooper. I always wanted to be a lawyer. Law school was and is expensive, as well as hard to get into, especially in this part of the country. I tried several times, unsuccessfully, after graduating Stockton. Eventually, I was accepted to my first choice, Rutgers School of Law in Camden, and commuted there by night while building houses and operating bulldozers, backhoes, and driving a dump truck by day. Today, I have 3 children and a grandson. My youngest son graduated from Brackman, as well as Barnegat High School. In addition to 3 degrees, including a Juris Doctor, I hold a Coast Guard Merchant Mariner's 100 gross ton certificate, as well as a pilot's license with multi-engine and instrument ratings. Anything that I have achieved, I attribute to God, hard work, and not quitting. You see, life is full of challenges, failures, interspersed with accomplishments and victories. Today, you have achieved an accomplishment, a victory over challenges. To get here today, I am sure that you all faced challenges and experienced failures. 61 years on this earth has taught me this: get used to it. That is the order of things. When you face a challenge, don't flee from it. Point your bow into it and press on. The challenges you face will not always be fair, nor will the results always be fair. Life isn't fair. If you fail, and you will sometimes, press on to the next challenge, even if you have to look for one. Business Insider cites some examples of those who experienced failure and even ridicule, but achieved nonetheless. Walt Disney was fired from the Kansas City Star because his editor felt he, quote, lacked imagination and had no good ideas. Oprah Winfrey was fired publicly from her first television job as an anchor in Baltimore for getting, quote, too emotionally invested in her stories. Steven Spielberg was rejected by the University of Southern California School of Cinematic Arts multiple times. Soichiro Honda's unique vision got him ostracized by the Japanese business community. Colonel Harlan David Sanders was fired from dozens of jobs before founding a fried chicken empire. Sir Isaac Newton's mother pulled him out of school as a boy so he could run the family farm. He failed miserably. Thomas Edison's teachers told him he was, quote, too stupid to learn anything. When Sidney Poitier first auditioned for the American Negro Theater, he flubbed his lines and spoke with a heavy Caribbean accent, which made the director angrily tell him to stop wasting his time and go get a job as a dishwasher. Eventually, Sidney Poitier won an Academy Award for Best Actor and helped break down the color barrier in the American film industry. As a child, Albert Einstein had difficulty communicating and learning in a traditional manner. Harrison Ford's first small movie role, an executive took him into his office and said, you'll never succeed in the movie business. Harrison Ford later on starred in Star Wars and the Indiana Jones movies. Theodore Seuss Geisel, better known as Dr. Seuss, had his first book rejected by 27 different publishers. David Sterling was the son of royalty, but despite his pedigree, he was kicked out of college for drinking and gambling. While training to climb Mount Everest, World War II broke out and he joined the military. Sterling did not show promise as a young officer, for it was reportedly quoted, he lacked the most basic military discipline, could not march straight, and was so lazy his comrades nicknamed him the Giant Sloth. David Sterling went on to found one of the most elite special forces in modern-day Spec Ops community, the British SAS. As a child, Paige Spiranak had a hair condition. Her hair would fall out, which caused her to be bullied in school. The bullying she endured was severe and relentless. But she was a very talented gymnast with a bright future in gymnastics. She focused on that. But she broke her kneecap twice, which ended her gymnastic pursuits. She was bullied so much after 8th grade, her parents homeschooled her. She took up golf and went on to be a professional golfer and a social media figure. In 2015, her Instagram following jumped from under 10,000 to over 100,000 in just 2 days. Not so bad for somebody who withdrew from social media. And last on the list is Sir James Dyson. While he was developing a vacuum cleaner, he went through 5,126 failed prototypes and all of his savings during the course of 15 years. However, the 5,127th prototype worked, and the Dyson brand became the best-selling bagless vacuum brand in the United States. Mr. Dyson is now worth an estimated $4.9 billion, according to Forbes magazine. The disciple James wrote, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds. For you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness, and let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing." Famous football coach Vince Lombardi said, "It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up." Successful people aren't just born. They create their launch pad for success by rebounding from failure, fighting through hardships with courage. Franklin Delano Roosevelt said, "Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the assessment that something else is more important than fear." It's not wrong to be afraid. Fear has a place, but courage in the face of fear means that you recognize something is more important than whatever it is you're afraid of. Those who never try never fail. Don't be one who never tries. Try, fail. Try again, and if you fail again, try again. Don't sit, strive. Don't rest, be your best. Your education here in Barnegat is now behind you. You will face bigger challenges, more difficulties, and achieve greater accomplishments. Godspeed to you, class of 2020.
The class of 2020 is going to go down in history. We weren't given the opportunity to have Mr. Bangle, prom, a normal graduation, or the proper goodbye. On March 12th, I helped with Mr. Bangle practice where we would continue to teach the boys the dance. You could feel the excitement in the gym that we are finally reaching the point in the year where we are reaping the benefits of all of our hard work. Just one day later, we would receive news that the trajectory of our senior year would completely change. We did not know that March 13th would be our last time walking the hallways as Barnegat students. We did not know that March 13th would be the last time that we would be with our friends and all of our teachers. We did not know that March 13th would be the last time that we would experience what was normal. We have adjusted to online learning, began mourning the loss of what we will not have the opportunity to experience, and had to figure out how to simply stay afloat. But we have proven to be resilient. We deserve better. We deserve so much better than the cards we have been dealt, yet somehow we are making the most of the situation. We have come together to get through this unprecedented time, but we could not do that without the overwhelming amount of support that we have felt. Our teachers have taken on a new role in our lives, being there every step of the way. We are so lucky to have the administration and dedicated parents that we do backing us as well.
From the signs and t-shirts to sponsor a senior, we have felt such an amazing sense of community. While this was not the ending that we had hoped for, we will flourish among the adversity that we have been faced with. Thank you.
It is my honor to welcome my teachers, administrators, friends, family, and fellow classmates to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. On behalf of my peers, I would like to thank you all for your continued support, especially now in such unprecedented times. The efforts made by the faculty and staff here at BHS, as well as the adults throughout our community, to make the most of our situation were greatly appreciated. Your kindness did not go unnoticed. I would also like to thank Priscilla for always making me work hard and keeping me on my toes. Congratulations on valedictorian. You know, my parents would often joke every time I came home with a subpar grade that it was all part of the conspiracy I had created to get out of having to give a speech at graduation. Who knows? There may have been a little truth in that, but it turns out second place has to give a speech too. But all jokes aside, it is an honor to be here speaking in front of you today. To the Barnegat class of 2020, I know that this is not how any of us pictured our senior year. Though these circumstances are unfortunate, they speak perfect testimony to the unpredictable nature of life. As we transition from children to adults, it is important to always expect the unexpected. Nothing in this world is promised to you. Tomorrow is not a guarantee, success is not certain. This is not to say that you are not capable. Each and every person seated before me has the potential to achieve greatness, but that greatness only comes with hard work, dedication, and perseverance. It would be trite to suggest that all of your dreams will come true because life is never that easy. However, I learned from Barnegat High School's own Mr. Kefner to always keep dreaming. If your dreams do not come true, create new dreams. Keep creating dreams, dream harder, dream until you succeed, but never, never stop dreaming. It is okay to be sad that you are leaving behind the life you know so well, as you prepare to live in the real world. But more than anything, you should be proud of all of your accomplishments. To our families, it was your love, support, and tireless devotion that made today possible. I'm sure I speak for my classmates when I say we couldn't have done it without you. These past 4 years have been different for each of us, so it is hard to attest to one individual experience. In our own ways, we have all grown, matured, and learned from the mistakes we made. Our moral capital and emotional fortitude were challenged and strengthened. At the same time, we cultivated relationships, created goals for our future, and have begun to carve our own paths. The key word here is begun. While I hope that you will always cherish your time spent here at Barnegat High School, know that your high school experience is only a small fraction of the rest of your life, however you choose to live it. Do not let high school clubs, sports, relationships, or grades define who you are. I know that might sound hypocritical coming from the girl that complained when she got a 95 instead of a 97, but I mean it. While we have developed immensely since September of 2016, that growth does not stop here. Our graduation should serve as a catalyst towards the future. Let this moment not symbolize the end of a journey, but rather the beginning of many incredible journeys. In the words of Walt Disney, first think, second believe, third dream, and finally dare. Dare to dream, dare to ask for what you want, dare to work hard to get it, and dare to step out of your comfort zone. Congratulations to the class of 2020, you earned it. Thank you.
Hello, fellow Bengals. My name is Brooklyn Schmoltz, Senior Class President, and although this year has not gone the way we've planned, I would like to express my gratitude and appreciation to this wonderful class and staff. It's been an unfortunate chain of events, but even through these difficult times, I'm astonished by how well we have stayed united. Your senior year is one to remember, and this one will never be forgotten. We will never be forgotten, not only because of our situation, but because of the strength and courage that shines within each and every one of us. I predict a tireless commitment of hard work to anyone who graduates from Barnegat High School, because that is what we were taught to do. These 4 years have taught us how to cherish memories we are thankful for, and never take anything for granted. If you want something, you have to work for it yourself. That is what being a Bengal means. We may not have gotten the fairy tale ending we wanted, but we will always have each other. Thank you.
Before we get started, on behalf of the Board of Education and the entire community, I want to express the deepest heartfelt thank you to all of the wonderful teachers, staff, and administrators that come to work each and every day and put in the hard work and dedication required to guide all of these students to the successful completion of their journey over the past 13 years at the Barnegat School District. You truly make a difference in the lives of all of our children and young adults. Next, thank you to all of the parents, grandparents, step-parents, and exceptional family members for supporting your students over the past 13 years as they tackled all of the challenges life has presented them thus far. Through your example and guidance, your student earned their diploma on this graduation day. There is no doubt that you will continue to be there as they move on to bigger and better opportunities in their lives. Now, to the Barnegat class of 2020. When I thought about what I wanted to say to you all today, I reflected on my own high school graduation ceremony. I clearly remember how my parents felt proud of my accomplishments. I remember all of my best friends, my favorite teachers, and spending time at going to parties. I remember being excited about the coming summer and going off to college in the fall. But do you want to know what I can't remember? I can't remember one single word from any of the graduation speakers that day. So with that in mind, I promise to make this short, sweet, and hopefully if I do it right, you will remember some of the ideas from this speech as you launch into the beginning of the rest of your lives. You all began your journey to earning your diploma 13 years ago. You were just 5 years old. You have spent 180 days out of every year coming to school and learning the basic skills required by the state of New Jersey to graduate high school. But what does that diploma really mean? Does that mean that you can go off to college or join the military? Or does it give you the right to go out and find a job? Do you want to know what I really think it means? I think it means freedom. It means that you now have the freedom to pursue whatever opportunity you choose now. It is now truly up to you to create your own vision of how you want your life to look, and it is up to you to pursue it. As you begin to shape your future and chase the opportunities you wish to pursue, I want you to remember some important ideas about success. First, you are the only one who should define what your success looks like. Don't try to chase other people's dreams for you. Define your own vision for success, set your own goals, and progress towards your vision. Chase those goals with all your heart. Next, your success does not care about your background, whether you grew up rich or poor. Success does not care about your physical characteristics, how tall or how short you are. It doesn't care about your color, your race, and not your religion. In fact, success is a great equalizer. The only thing that matters when it comes to success is the desire in your heart to achieve your goals. So when you find that times are difficult, I ask you to look past any of the excuses you're telling yourself. Eliminate any of the self-limiting narratives that are whispered in the back of your mind. Instead, use your determination to find ways to move towards your goals, your dreams, and your vision. Strive for relentless forward progress, even if it feels like you are taking 2 steps backwards with each step forward. Don't stop and don't quit. Your success is truly up to you. I want you to know that the Board of Education and the entire community are all incredibly proud of your accomplishments at Barnegat High School. We wish you the best as you take the next step on the journey that will become the rest of your life. Enjoy the day and then get to work. Congratulations, Bengal Class of 2020.
To the Barnegat High School graduating class of 2020, congratulations. First, I would like to thank the Board of Education, administrative team, staff, township, and of course the parents and guardians who have continuously supported the students of the class of 2020 to reach this monumental day, graduation day. What a unique journey this has been, especially over the last few months. It is said that it takes a village to raise a child, and we have an extraordinary village. A village that has helped our students become amazing young men and women that you see before us today. To the class of 2020, congratulations on your accomplishment. Whatever your next step is, whatever the next phase in your journey is, lean on the things that make you a Bengal. Always remember your roots and be true to yourself. This day marks the end to an exciting chapter of your life, but hopefully it sets the foundation from which you can achieve the impossible in the future. So this right now is the challenge that you face. Can you, the class of 2020, lead us in creating a new and evolved normal, rather than simply putting the pieces back together again? Can you build a world that is kinder, more beautiful, and more understanding? One that is inclusive and respectful of each other and different points of views. as well as communication that is grounded in listening with an open mind and constructive dialogue? Can you model the characteristics that create a world in which we spend a lifetime trying to build each other up rather than tear each other down? So as you start this next incredible chapter of your life, the challenge is clear. As the world begins to heal and reopen its doors, it is you that can build a new normal. It is an honor to serve as the superintendent of schools here. Thank you for that privilege. Please don't be a stranger. Come back, get involved, and remember, once a Bengal, always a Bengal. Congratulations again, and I wish all of you nothing but the very best that life has to offer. Thank you.
It is with great pleasure that I present to you the Barnegat High School graduating class of 2020. Those who are graduating tonight have fulfilled all requirements for graduation as outlined by the New Jersey State Department of Education and the Barnegat Township Board of Education.
Priscilla Caitlin Pidiak.
I want to say thank you to my teachers, coaches, family, and friends for the last 4 years, and thank you to Barnegat High School.
McKenna Lynn Reiser. Madeline Emily Rusamano. Michael Vincent Irwin.
I just want to thank all the teachers and faculty here at Barnegat High School for shaping me into the person I am today. I wouldn't be here without you. And I also want to just thank all my friends that have been here along this journey with me, and my guidance counselors and all my coaches who really have just shaped me into the man I am today. And Barnegat High School has really developed me into the person I am today, and I'm truly grateful for that. And I will never forget the wonderful 4 years I had here at Barnegat High School.
Caroline J. Sullivan. Brooke L. Schmalz.
I just want to give a big thanks to the staff at Barnegat High School and my fellow class of 2020. Smell you later.
Chelsea Rosario Pachis.
Thank you to all of my teachers, and congratulations to all my friends in Barnegat High School and the class of 2020.
Syra Desai. Michaela Francis Adams. Aliana Aguilar. Zane A. Allen. Rashidi K. Alim. Aaliyah Anderson. Caitlin Ruth Anderson. Jasmine Starr Anderson. Ryan Michael Andrews. Dominic J. Anessis. Ethan John Applegate.
Like Shaggy once said, "Zoink Scoob, we gotta get out of here." And I agree. We gotta get out of here.
Phoenix Elizabeth Applegate. Timothy Arnett. Dominique Tiana Bachagalupi. Anthony W. Dallas. Jonathan James Barreca. Michael Ryan Barreca. Mason Frank Bayer. Andre Bailey. Yuravan K. Belvit. Jamie Lee Bigelow.
Hey Bengals, it's Jamie Bigelow. I just wanted to say, we did it! It took 4 years, but we're here. I want to thank my teachers, family, friends, and good luck in the future.
Nicholas Andrew Bakken. Nicholas Bonsack. Alexis Rose Borden. Jasmine I. Bowen. Madison Elizabeth Brack. Kimberly Michelle Brandt. Nathaniel David Braun. Luke Richard Bush.
All right, shout out to everyone who made these last 4 years awesome. I know we can finish strong and make some more fun memories together, but I know everyone's on to bigger and better things, so good luck, everyone.
Charlie J. Caritas.
I would like to shout out my friends, my family, all the friends I've made along the way these 4 years. One of the best 4 years I've ever had in my life. And to Eric Geddes. I love you, Eric. Have a good one. And that's all I have to say.
Amber Danielle Carroll. Kayla Nicole Carter.
Graduation is an exciting time. It's both an ending and a beginning. It's warm memories of the past and big dreams for the future. Good luck, class of 2020.
Alexander J. Cernansky. Matthew J. Charland. Michelle Chang. Isaiah Damaris Chesney. Tejana A. Cochran. Avon Lee Coleman III.
A great man once said, "If you have no critics, you'll likely have no success." That man was known as Malcolm X. I appreciate this quote for the simple fact that without people that have something negative to say about your work or art, you'll never know your truest potential.
Rachel A. Concepcion. Isabella M. Concepcion Sagarate.
Class of 2020. No matter how many obstacles are thrown our way, remember that we are the vision for the future. Congratulations to us all, and thank you, Barnegat High School.
Jacob William Cook. Jacob Thomas Coop.
"2020 rocks. Let's go, class."
Ralph Michael Cruz. Allison Elizabeth D'Arienzo. Paige Morgan Dapperin. Alexandra Noel DeLillo. Gabrielle H. DeLillo. Hunter Joseph Dangler.
Shout out everybody at Barnegat. Thanks for a great 4 years, and yo boss.
Adam Michael DiNiccolo. Elena Lauren DeSanti. Gino Joseph DiGiovanni.
Even though this senior year didn't really end the way we wanted, I just want to say that I will never forget all the good times I've had throughout my life in Barnegat. I want to thank my family, along with everyone else who helped me grow better as a person. I am proud to be a Bengal. Thank you for the memories.
Michael Anthony DiPiante. James Tobias. Logan William Doherty. Michaela Miracle Donaldson.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Best of luck.
Echo Domeni Douglas. Gianna Nicole Durkin.
Best of luck to the class of 2020.
Heather Nicole Dwyer. Grady James Edwards. Jacob R. Esslinger. Liana J. Esposito. Mackenzie Angeli Fazio. Nicole Fernandez. Ryan Fisher. Jelana Rose Fitzmaurice. Drew R. Foster. Trevor J. Fox. Whitley Francois. Zachary John Frankowitz.
I'd like to thank the people who have made these past 4 years some of the best 4 years of my life. I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Doviak for being an awesome teacher. And yeah, it's been real, BHS. Thanks for all the memories.
Lauren Ann Fury. Isaiah Star Jarena. Logan John Germano.
To the class of 2020, we are a class that made history. Good luck to all of your future endeavors. As the motto says, once a Bengal, always a Bengal. Logan Germano, signing off.
Matthew Tyler Giratano. Jaden R. Gillen. Veronique Gleghorn. Kirsten Rachel Glonick. Valerie Alicia Glonick. Megan Elizabeth Goebel. Kimberly Ann Godfrey. Christina Eileen Galazuski. Maxwell Henry Goldman. Justin Victor Gomez. Max Gomez. Christian A. Green. Tyler Michael Garrison.
So, I already forgot everything that I learned in high school. That pretty much sums everything up. Yay.
Gianna Lizette Hallenbach. Connor Atam Hannah.
Well, I'm not one for speeches, so goodbye.
Samuel R. Hansen. Zanaya Harris. Rain Isis Herbert. Irene Rose Hickey. Haley Ryan Hill. Catherine Jean Heiss. Riley Hogan. Carly Marie Holohan. Joshua James Hutton. Tyzon Jackson.
Oh, first of all, I would like to thank everybody for helping me here. Middle school, high school, elementary school, even though nobody really knows my teachers from elementary school, but it's cool, you know. I would like to thank Mr. Motto, obviously, you know, Ms. Gerke, who else? Mr. Nickel, the whole office, everybody, you know, everybody, all the teachers. I love all you guys, don't worry. I miss everybody. And it was a fun ride. I'm happy I made it here and graduated. Thanks to all the doubters and the supporters. And yeah, it was a great time.
Griffin M. Jackstad. Carolina P. Jaramillo Hidrobo. Caden Gregory Jason. Haley Nicole Jensick.
Julie C. Johnson. Andrew Dominic Kapmeyer.
Good graduates of 2020. Hopefully you have a good future, and thank you all my teachers in this school for everything you do.
Emma M. Kelly. Miranda Rose Kessinger. Brian M. Kissel.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Liam F. Krudel. Nazir Lamont LeBoy. Alyssa Star Lotta. Joseph Anthony James Landolfi. Madison Anita Larkin. Kaylee Madeline Lewicki, Craig Stephen Lindstrom, Sean Nicholas Lucas, Jennifer Lungas Serrano, Logan Malia, Tara Grace Mates, Troy McDonald, Dylan M. McGinnis, Ewan McKittrick, Andrew Thomas McMahon, Alexa G. McGowan, Stephen A. Meyer, Sandy Marie Mendez, Joaquin M. Mendez, Noah Andrew Meyer, Cameron Minor, Kiara Nicole Montanez, Jenny A. Morales Montalegre, Kieran C. Morrissey, Alessia Mulatieri, Sebastian D. Nicolay, Matthew Dennis Notaro. Zachary Allen Oliver. Jesse Alexander Olmelchek. Dylan Jacob Opry. Thomas J. Orso. Aaron Osborne. Shannon J. Howe. Catherine L. Harry. Kristen R. Avis. Daniela Maria Herrera. John S. Erkins. Griffin P. Azudi. Daniel Richard McKell. Leah M. Pickett. Tabitha Pyers. Erin E. Bassani. Dante Howell. Jasmine Faith Prestia.
Congratulations, class of 2020, we did it!
Kamora Anissa Proctor.
Hi guys, it's Kamora. I just want to say congratulations, and I just want to say thank you, Mom, for being there throughout high school and middle school. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be in this situation right now, graduating. So I love you, and that's it.
Michael W. Hewlick. Aaron Reeves. Jasmine Ajay Reed. Jacob William Reinhold.
After 4 years, I'm finally here. Had a lot of good times. Had a lot of... No, it's pretty much been good times. Had a good time.
Brendan Ravella. Christopher Ryan Ravella. Nicholas James Ravella. Deanna C. Richardson. Alexandra G. Retordo. Kendall Roby. Laura B. Rodriguez Gonzalez. Jenna Rose Roth. Aiden Joseph Russo. Cade Russo. Marcus Allen Sadsad. Ryan T. Salinas. Alexandria Annette Simone. Madeline G. Santarelli. Shane Savastano. Hunter James Garbaggio.
We out, you know what I'm saying? I want to thank my mom and my dad for getting me through this. It would not have happened without them, you know what I'm saying? It just wouldn't have. I just wouldn't be able to do it on my own. But, you know what I'm saying? On to bigger things, you know what I'm saying? Value Academy, be there. ValueAcademy.co. Peace.
Caleb Judah Schaefer. Shannon Marie Chavera.
I'd like to say congrats to the class of 2020 and best of luck in your futures.
Jacob Ryan Schleicher. Madeline N. Schleicher. Dana Lynn Schroeder. Francis Gabriel Schubert.
Stay frosty.
Matthew Joseph Scott. James E. Seagriff.
I'd like to wish the class of 2020 the best of luck in all their future endeavors.
Donovan Thomas Sloop.
I would just like to thank God for the opportunity given to me to be here, the amazing family that I have, the amazing teachers and friends that I have in my life, and I'm gonna take this and move on to be a great chef, and hopefully y'all will see that soon, so rock on.
Alexis Smith.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Be the change.
Lily E. Spagnola. Peter Spaziano. Tori Lynn Stanish. David Stetson. Christopher Joseph Sunberg. Haley R. Sudam. Lucas T. Swanhart. Sierra M. Sapersky. Samantha A. Sapersky.
If you have dreams, don't follow them. Chase them down.
Adriana Cecilia Toludo. Patricia Nicole S. Tanola.
Although this isn't really how I pictured my graduation to be, I'm still super thankful that you guys, set this thing up and can still make it super special, and that my family can be right behind me, because I know if this was the real graduation, I would just be looking for them in the crowd. So, yeah.
Caitlin Lee Thompson. Sean Patrick Toner. Layla Torres.
Life can be crazy. However, I know we have what it takes to get through it. Okay?
Lucas Alexander Torres. Peter J. Toth.
Go Army! Beat Navy!
Matthew Thomas Truax. Thomas Carl Ubelhauer. Louis Michael Valentine.
I want to thank my mom, my dad, and my two brothers. I want to thank the Barnegat school teachers, and I most likely want to say thank you to everyone in Red Bank who I was born and raised with. They are stuck in my heart, and I'll always be with them.
Kaylani Velez. Matthew Jacob Vernieri. Alexis Ann Wells. Brooke M. West. Matthew Ryan White. Faith Sierra Wolf. Jennifer Lorraine Woodcock. Kobe Samir Word.
For the past 12 years, I've always said that I wouldn't really miss school when I graduate, but when you're really like out and graduating and you really start to think, I'm gonna really miss going to school, talking to friends, learning a lot of stuff that I haven't learned before, and that's pretty much all I've got to say. And I really am gonna miss talking to really interesting and nice teachers that I haven't met before, and meeting interesting people that taught me a lot of stuff like during school.
Anna M. Wright. Stephen P. Yashemsky. Kirianne M. Humans. Colin James Serenkowitz. Lindsay Marie Sawn. Donna Zhang. Alex Canceres Zuniga.
Good evening, graduates of the class of 2020. To the class of 2020, I want to begin by telling you the whole world is in awe of the resilience and the ability to adapt to make the best of a challenging situation that we're in. You graduates are an important part of history. I always knew that you would leave your mark on Barnegat High School, but now you have left your mark on the world, and you should know that the whole world is cheering you on. I know for you, the hardest thing to deal with right now is that you won't be walking across the stage on our beautiful new field with your family and friends cheering you on, but you know that day will come soon. Be proud, because all of you, over 235 students, have earned the high school diploma that they are worth cheering for. And even better, you have earned your diploma like no other class has done before you, and hopefully no other class will be doing again. If you can find a silver lining in this situation, it is all that you have learned the true meaning of sacrifice, adaptation, and strength. You have sacrificed so many important events, celebrations, and school experiences for the safety of others. You have learned to adapt to a very important learning environment and motivated yourself to continue to succeed. You have shown great strength in getting through the situation, working together, and lifting each other up. Your parents, teachers, administrators, and the entire staff of Barnegat are proud that you will bring these key traits into the world with you. Continue to learn from your sacrifices. Remember to adapt and be flexible with all that life throws you, and use the strength that you have developed to bring positive change to the world. Take a look around you. and think, so who is in the class of 2020? Among you are future educators, police officers, artists, engineers, scientists, as well as those who will be fighting for our freedoms in the military. Remember, wherever life takes you, all you have is the ability to change the world. You have already faced an enormous challenge, and you rose to that challenge in triumph. I stand firm that the education you have received during your time at Barnegat School District will prepare you for the challenges you face. Remember, tonight is just not a night to celebrate your academic achievements, but it is also a celebration of all the years of schooling. Hold on to those memories that you have made, both in and out of the classroom, on stage, on the athletic field, in our bands, in our art classes, and everything that makes you a Bengal. All that you have done will be the lasting impression on our school and this district. Ernest Hemingway said, "It is good to have an end to journey toward, but it is the journey in the end that matters. Make the best of your journey ahead." Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Will the class of 2020 please stand? You may now turn your tassels from right to left.